Honda vehicles are now being targeted in Southeast Baltimore. Thieves are stealing an expensive piece that is costing people thousands of dollars. Our Casey Baylor is live on your corner from Highlandtown. And Casey, neighbors tell you it's beyond frustrating.
Nikki, they say it's a terrible trend. If you weren't hit by one of the thieves in this neighborhood, then you probably know someone who has, and it's easy to tell. All you have to do is take a look at the front of someone's Honda vehicle. Highlandtown neighbor Corey Brewer had just hopped in the car with her daughter Monday, getting ready to take her to school until she turned her car on.
All of a sudden, the lights on the dashboard are all going off. My cruise control alert, my brake alert, my steering control.
She then looked at the front of her Honda CR-V
and realized that my whole radar is gone.
The radar sensor normally sits at the lower part of the front bumper or behind the front emblem. It operates features like cruise control and collision mitigation braking.
You can see that it's just completely ripped out. They've cut the cable.
Brewer says thieves also stole the radar sensor from her husband's Honda. She says for just one car, it's a costly fix.
I'm looking at $4,000 just for the pieces and the parts, and there's no guarantee it's not going to happen to me again.
Other neighbors on Clinton Street are going through the same trouble. In fact, Baltimore police received 8 reports of stolen radar sensors from Honda CR-Vs over the past 28 days across the Southeast District.
The one Honda dealership I spoke with had at least 10 calls, and this was yesterday, and had 6 cars in the shop already that they were working on.
Baltimore City Councilman Mark Parker says his office has spoken directly with BPD on their plan to track down those behind this crime. It starts with tracking data and sharing it with city and community leaders.
All the officers have been briefed in Southeast District to know what the patterns are, and doing a bunch of traffic stops and other things in the area to attempt to track down and screen for folks who might be in the area for these reasons.
And BPD has a couple of tips for you. They say if you can park your car in well-lit areas, try to secure your sensors with tamper-resistant screws. And also, this may be a bit harder for those who live in areas like this in Highlandtown, but if you can, park your car in a garage. Reporting live on your corner from Highlandtown, I'm Casey Baylor for WJZ.